Hey guys, welcome to Read Aloud. So for our Read Aloud today, we are going to be reading a story on Epic called Ice Storms. Ice Storms. So while we're reading this, I want you thinking about kind of some of the different text structures that we've talked about and kind of a new one that we're going to be learning about. So I want you to be thinking about that while I'm reading.
Storm.
What are ice storms? Ice storms happen during winter months when freezing rain falls. The rain glazes roads and other surfaces with ice. Ice storms happen mostly in the Northeast and Midwest. They also occur in eastern Canada. How do ice storms form? Ice storms form when warm air moves north in a low pressure system. The warm air rises as the cold air sinks. Clouds above the warm air create snow. The snow falls into the warm air. It melts into raindrops. The raindrops fall into the cold air. They supercool to a temperature below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. The supercool raindrops fall to the earth. They turn to ice when they hit the frozen ground. Ice storm damage. Ice can accumulate to 3 inches, 8 centimeters, thick during a storm. Thick ice and strong winds can bring down trees and power lines. It can make driving unsafe. Power outages can last for many days. People are at risk of hypothermia. Many people use gas heaters. These machines can be unsafe if they are not used carefully. Predicting disaster. Scientists can forecast most ice storms. They use tools such as radar. They study information from weather balloons. Sometimes scientists can predict how much damage storms will cause. And then this is a damage level. Tells you 0, little risk of damage. 1, the roads and ices may be slippery or dangerous. And then it goes all the way up to 5, major power outages for many weeks. Ice storms can happen with little to or no warning. Keep working flashlights and a radio. Food and water are also necessary. Ice storm profile. Name, Northern American Ice Storm 1988. So the ice built up to 3 inches. And it had fallen trees, destroyed vehicles, homes. 8 out of 10 people were left without power. Drain water pipes so they do not freeze. Wear layers of clothes to stay warm. It is best to be prepared when an ice storm hits. And then that is the end. And then here's our glossary. So the thing that I wanted us to look at is whenever we're reading about this one, whenever we're reading this, I want us thinking about cause and effect. So kind of think about when an ice storm happens. So when the rain falls and it's really cold, it freezes. The reason that it freezes is because it's really, really cold. The reason that ice storms mostly happen in the Northeast and the Midwest is because it is colder in those areas, right? So the snow falls into the warm air and it melts into raindrops. So when the snow falls into the warm air, it melts into raindrops. So it melts into raindrops because the snow falls into the warm air. So that's kind of looking at cause and effect. So kind of the what happened and then what caused it to happen, or what happened, why did it happen? All right, so you're going to go ahead and click on to the next video, and then we'll go more into cause and effect for reading.